The next morning, sunlight spilled gently into the kitchen, warming the tiles, softening the edges of the lingering tension. No one had truly healed, but the house was calmer, quiet in a wounded way. Mrs. Felix sat by the table, hands folded, expression unreadable. "I'm going back home," she said, her voice steady enough to cut through the breakfast silence. Henry paused mid-bite, eyes lifting to her. "So soon? Why the sudden change?" She didn't flinch, didn't blink, didn't offer anything real. "There are some things I need to handle," she replied, her tone wrapped in secrecy. "You'll understand later." The words felt heavy, like they carried an unfinished sentence she had no intention of explaining. Henry studied her for a moment, long enough to sense something was off, but not long enough to push. His mind was tired, his heart stretched thin. So he nodded and let the moment pass. Later that day, he drove her to the train station. The ride was quiet, too quiet. She stared out the window, unreadable, her thoughts locked deep inside her. Henry kept his eyes on the road, feeling something he couldn't yet name. An uneasiness, a shift, the calm before a storm he didn't know was forming. When they finally arrived at the train station, Mrs. Felix stepped aboard without looking back. Her departure didn't bring relief. It brought an echo, something unfinished, something unresolved. Henry watched the train pull away, a strange heaviness settling in his chest. He didn't question it. Not yet. Days slipped by, and the house slowly returned to its fragile calm. May and Henry found their rhythm again, soft, careful, almost tender. Nothing was fully healed, but the air no longer felt like a battlefield. Until one quiet afternoon, a knock echoed through the house. Henry rose to answer it, expecting something ordinary. But when the door swung open, the world shifted. Mrs. Felix stood there, poised, composed, carrying an authority that filled the doorway. And beside her stood a young woman Henry had never seen before. Her posture was polite, her expression unreadable, as if she were waiting for a cue. Confusion flickered across Henry's face. "Mother, who is this?" The question hung between them, heavy and unresolved. And in that single moment, with one silent step over the threshold, the next chapter of the storm began.